Hello, my friends, and welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls.
Oh, you're doing the voice from Indiana Jones.
What?
Yes, I am doing the voice from Indiana Jones.
What?
We did that ride twice today. We're at
Oh,
Disneyland right now,
Lord.
and we got stuck in the line. So on loop, there was that video where he's like, "But be careful not to look into the eyes of Ra," and I'm like, "Okay, thank you. We've heard this 17 times now." So that's the voice.
So I was right. It is literally America doing this to him.
Yes. Apologies.
But with that, we have a few announcements before we get started tonight. Number one being Twitch had a massive security breach. Whole bunch of stuff happened. It got hacked. Go change your passwords. Enable two-factor authentication. Yeah, there you go. Do that stuff. And don't go and look up all the other info that got leaked. It looks like the entirety of Twitch's code got leaked. Yep, including a whole bunch of earnings for things, which is interesting to look at from a metrics point of view. Then, announcement number two. Number two is this. Hello, welcome to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers. I'm Will, the GM of this game, but I don't GM every other game on this channel. I do not GM our Monday night game, which you can catch on Monday nights during this time slot. That's GM by Matt. Matt, what are you doing on that game?
I fixed my hair. Hello, yes. On Mondays, we are running the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path. Specifically, so far, we are still in Part 1, Kindled Magic, where our heroes are attending magic school in the Moagi Expanse.
At the Magambia.
Yes, the
It's a lot of
Magambia.
fun,
In
y'all.
Nintambo?
It's a good time, and our party is surprisingly competent.
Yes, they were not horribly killed by one angry mushroom who is really kind of not indicative of mushroom culture on the whole and should not be judged for such.
He was not a fun guy.
No.
Fun guy. He was a mean guy.
He was a mean guy.
It's a whole other genus.
But yeah, so that's Monday nights. Then on Friday nights, we have the Calling Chronicle. I GM that one too. So you know. Ooh. This week they're going into an abandoned celestial casino to try to find the last piece of a jeweled lotus petal so that they can resurrect their dead friend who I killed in the first session.
It was a couple sessions in.
Fair. But yeah. Get the party attached to NPC, murder NPC so they'll want to get a wish to resurrect the guy.
Yeah.
Not use it for selfish reasons.
Tale as old as time.
No, to be honest with you, I was half expecting a little peek behind the curtain here. I was half expecting the party to want to use their wish for selfish reasons. So, I'm really proud of this decision that they've made.
I
as
really liked the guy, man.
I did my best to make him really likable. His name literally translated to Death Flag. It was great, but with that, that's all of our announcements. So I'm going to roll our intro, and then we'll get right into the news, the show. Before I get into the recap, I am a dingus and forgot two things. Number one, Abby, go. Oh, Abby's on this side of me. Abby, go.
Do you like beaches? Do you like indie films? Do you like film festivals? Well, Newport Beach Film Festival is coming up, and October 26th is their German spotlight featuring the German indie film Hello Again, A Wedding Day. I've worked with Newport Beach Newport Beach Film Festival in the past. They are fantastic. It's a fun time all around. You should totally go and support indie films and indie artists.
Support the arts.
What? Is there a digital link or anything?
I don't have one, but if you go to NBFF German or Newport Beach Film Fest German, their Instagram page should have links where you can buy tickets and stuff. Yeah, so the German Spotlight, October 26th, Newport Beach, California.
Nice.
Well, that sounds like it would be amazing. Yeah. That was my try at German. But the other announcement is a couple things. Number one, for our 200 subscriber special, that's going to be happening at the end of October, beginning of December. Keep an eye out for that. But as part of that, McKenna, we found a thing this morning that we're going to do on the channel. Do you want to tell them a little bit about the Genshin thing?
Oh, okay, yeah, sure, I can do that. It took me a second to realize what you were talking about. There is a contest that is going on. It is a challenge of sorts. Basically, you get a group of 4 people together. Everyone picks one character, and they can only use that one character to fight all of the bosses in Genshin. The other rule is that you cannot use any teleport. There's only one teleport thing that you can use. So you have to walk from boss to boss to boss. And whoever completes this challenge the fastest gets, I think, 4 Welkin Moon blessings. Yep. So we're gonna do that at some point before the end of the month. And I'm really excited about it because I am finally building my characters for co-op and not just to run in my extremely underleveled world because I refuse to do the Ascension quests because I like to play on easy mode. But yeah, we're gonna do that at some point. I don't know exactly when though. We shall.
At some point.
There may be a couple practice rounds. But yeah, hopefully Rose from the Friday Night Game will be on board with that, and hopefully Cooper, who is currently Disneying with
Leo,
also be a part of that. So yeah, tune in if you guys want some video game Genshin goodness, or if you just want to see me swear a whole lot at some bosses. I have a terrible attitude and I get really mad, which can be fun to watch. So
it is wonderful. But yes, that is all of our announcements. So let's get right into this game with the last time on the League of Amazing Adventurers. When last we left our heroes, they were journeying through the Shadow Plane in search of a means of allowing the denizens of the Opal Empire to escape the bombardment of their islands by Treladar. Upon entering into the Shadow Plane, Nim and Ray were mysteriously whisked away by the planar sort of owner of this domain. The party quickly discovered that Nim had begun to be experimented on, and the celestial giant that stepped out of her magical energy that was being poured from her faced against the party. They luckily defeated it, but after freeing Nim and catching their breath a tad, there was yet still no sign of Ray. But yeah, that's where we all left off. Lynx will not be here today, as I will be playing Lynx, and Ray will also be missing. So it's just the 4 of us. Yeah. But we can make it if we try. It's just the 4 of us. There's no way you guys would die.
Okay, that was actually some good rhymes there.
Why would you say it that way, though? I mean, good rhymes, but...
All right. So Garo is continuing to deface every statue in this room and all the carvings on the walls.
As you're doing so, they continue to come to life. Like, oh, please don't. They break the wax. Do that. These cost a lot to make. Do you know how many poor people had to have blood, sweat, and tears drained from them to make these, etc.
I'm just singing my happy song. Crush, kill, maim. That's how you do it in the wastes.
Oh, Corellia, Garl still remembers that song we taught them.
Oh my god.
Did I?
I can't hear you, annoying man. Smash.
Oh, God.
La, 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 la.
We used to be friends. He used to decapitate my enemies for me.
Well, I'm looking forward to decapitating you.
Is Nim awake?
Yeah, Nim's woken up at this point.
Will, can you tell me what Nim would have seen from her perspective, getting yoinked and getting yeeted, and what did she experience in the kind of nebulous void that she was in?
Yeah, so Nim basically got plucked out of the planar gate and put into a cage, and they basically began feeling their hair standing on end, and then they just saw like the night sky forming above them in their hair. And they saw like that. And then they saw a constellation manifestation of Nim attacking their friends. So, you can unpack that however you want.
And was she privy to the conversation that was being held?
Yes.
Okay, so she is aware then that she is a homunculus, essentially?
Possibly.
Possibly. Created via magic and science, not the old-fashioned way.
Well, with help of magic and science.
Understood. Okay.
Yeah. Not a test tube Nimbus, but...
I think Nimbus's first move is to curl up around Merle and pretend she is still unconscious. Because I don't think she wants to face the rest of the world just yet.
Lynx runs over and grabs the healing potion out and starts to try to feed it to Nim.
I'm not actually hurt. That's just a lot to... I can't believe you guys came.
Of course we came.
Of course we came.
I didn't actually think... I mean, at least not so quickly. I thought... I mean, with what Ray said about leaving people and not being able to save everyone, and I know we have a lot to do, I just didn't realize.
Garl's gonna go and sit down next to Nim, kind of put a big hand on her shoulder and say, if it makes you feel any better, I'll let you keep one of that guy's limbs when I tear them off.
Might make me feel a little bit better. And Nim buries her face into Garl's mail.
I'm just gonna put both my feet on his shoulder and pull. It'll be great. There'll be a popping sound.
That sounds really nice.
Yeah.
One of the statues that Garl hadn't made it to yet kind of pipes up, "Oh, but you can't use a move I taught you on myself."
That makes it all the sweeter. Smashes that statue.
Additionally, I'm super cursed right now, right?
Yes.
Specifically, extremely cursed. So I guess Garl, I think maybe the first thing you notice if you're pulling Nim into any kind of hug is that she's feather light. She's actually not fully touching the ground, even as she's sitting there. I think she is also glowing, correct? That was a homebrew addition to the curse.
That was a homebrew addition. You are glowing. You're shedding light.
Radiating daylight, I believe, in 30 feet.
Yep.
Is this what you would call being enlightened?
This is what I would call being enfeebled for.
I'm glad that Matt picked up on the reason why I'm having Nim shed a bright light.
I haven't.
I mean, she is brilliant.
Yeah, but the thing is, Nim, because you're slightly off the ground and floaty, you're enlightened.
Oh.
It's a bit of a stretch.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I think if we have a minute, I would like to refocus so that I am not so cursed.
Yeah,
I mean, refocusing doesn't take that long.
Refocusing takes 10 minutes. I would like to do it twice so that I can be moderately cursed instead of majorly cursed and extremely cursed.
You don't want to be extremely cursed?
I don't want to be doomed too, because that means that I die pretty much immediately if I were to go down. So I would like to spend 20 minutes doing that, please.
Fair enough.
All right, taking that condition off my character sheet.
As you guys are spending those 20 minutes, the statues and the carvings on the wall continue to come to life and just harass you all. Can everyone make me a will save?
Dios.
Oh no.
28.
Is this enchantment based?
It's
Nat
to demoralize. So no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you guys are all fine. This person's insults and vitriol does not affect you all. You've all been on the fantasy internet. You know how to deal with them.
Yeah.
Blocked. Smash.
All right, then I am now only enfeebled 2.
Nice.
I will revitalize my vital beacon.
Ooh.
While you're doing that, also the 2 twins, they will come into the room and they're just kind of standing at the doorway, smiling at you all the entire time.
Do you have any more sandwiches?
The twins.
Yes, we do have some more finger food if you would like it.
I'd say, Nim, don't eat the food. Don't. It's
I can create food if we're hungry.
But it's just right there.
I don't want to eat anything that they give us.
Well, no, I hold out one of the sandwiches and you can literally see the fingers in it.
Yes, they're quite delicious.
Carl,
Here.
please don't eat that. Please let me make food for you. I promise.
If it makes you feel better, Garl takes the remaining bit of the sandwich and smears it over the face of one of the sandwich statues.
Oh, and that's just wasteful, Garl.
Oh.
Nothing's too wasteful for you.
Can I ask whose fingers those are?
Ah, yes, they are fingers of the creatures that we were attempting to grow here.
Creatures that you're attempting to grow?
Yes, we attempted to make more people similar to Garl.
Okay, now I feel a little bad. But unless I gain their strength.
I think that's maybe more along the lines of cannibalism, Garl.
Oh, it most certainly is.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, okay. Cannibalism is where you eat something that is the same species as you?
Yes, technically, if you're a human and you eat elf, it's not cannibalism.
And actually, it can kind of drive you insane. It's really bad for every part of your body. It's really not recommended.
Okay.
So don't eat other humans. That's the lesson for today.
Okay.
Well, these ones are elven. It's fine.
I will listen to you, Nim. You are smart.
Thank you, Carl. Nim's like still crying.
Oh. Garl doesn't have a handkerchief. Oh, Garl takes the lovely scarf that I think Cassandra bought her and just, dabs your face a little bit.
Nim cries even harder.
Oh, this isn't working. Are you allergic? How do I know allergic and not cannibalism?
Thank you.
Corellia, your friends are so extra. How do you deal?
You
will listen to
your own
yourself
way.
for 5 fucking minutes, man. I'm extra.
We are not talking to you, sir.
Oh, but you're in. The walls have ears, Garl.
So where to next?
Well, personally, I would recommend.
You know what, sir? I've changed my mind. You're pretty neat. Tell us where you are. I would like to shake your hand.
Oh, of course, Garl. I am in my laboratory currently, chillaxing a bit.
Well, please unlock the door. We would love to come and.
Oh no! As I said before, I'll let you deal I'll let you deal with my underlings before we chat. I believe Corellia wanted to recruit me to your cause.
I mean, I suppose we could make arrows out of his bones.
Oh, you always need a good mage.
I point at Cassandra and Nim.
Yes, but they, Garl, are divine mages. I am arcane.
I don't know what either of those mean.
They get the magic from pray. I get my magic from study.
See, when I say things, it's not an invitation to keep talking.
Oh, but Garl, it really is. I do love the sound of my own voice.
Nim, Cassandra, how are you doing? Are you guys ready to go?
I'm ready to go, I think.
Lynx, are you okay? You've been very quiet.
Yes, I'm fine. I am just doing alchemical things. Look at my alchemical things. Oh, my friends are dead, but they're not dead.
Much alchemical, such flask.
So, what is our next move? Are we trying to get out of here, or?
I suppose we should think about getting Ray.
Garl leans in very
Right.
close. I'm trying to trick the guy so he'll let us come to him, and then I'm going to kill him.
Oh,
Gotcha.
Garl, you don't want to kill me. I'm such a good friend of yours.
You don't get to tell me what I want. Maybe Cassandra gets to do that. Maybe Nim.
She was your handler, so yes, that would be about right.
No, I don't get to tell you what you want. You
Really?
want what you want.
Garl, why don't you tell me what you want? What you really, really want?
I want to chop. I want to chop. I want to chop your head off.
Nice.
Can I get a hero point?
I'll give you a hero point for that.
Oh boy, that's
We're
the
supposed
closest.
to be clearing a way for the people in the Opal Empire, and they're on a bit of a time crunch.
Oh yes,
from what
let's
I heard.
go. Let's
Yes,
go
they
down.
should drowning within the next day or two.
Oh
boy.
God.
Let's go down to the main room and go to the other room.
It's a very painful death drowning.
Oh God damn it! Let's go.
Okay.
We gotta go. We gotta go. We gotta go.
I know. This is my daughter. I don't know the lyrics. She bought this ticket. That's the only lyric I remember.
Whoever looks the slowest, Garl just picks up.
Oh.
Would you like the twins are following behind you? Would you like to pick them up?
No, they wouldn't be able to hold the sandwiches then.
No. They can grow extra arms.
I'm not actually saying this out loud.
Okay. So yeah, where do you guys want to head next? There was the main laboratory. There was the right wing, the left wing, and
What were we in?
you guys were currently in the central courtyard area.
Oh, left.
Left, right, up, down.
I guess we need to clear out this whole place, right? If we're gonna bring people from the Opal Empire in.
That would be advisable. My former students here are quite culty.
You're the worst, man. No, just
You see what I've been talking about?
yeah. Let's just go left. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. We'll clear the whole place, hopefully.
Ah, yes, that's right near my old lab where I was working on Opie. Hmm. You know, do say hi to Aramandi for me. He's been quite good at tending to her.
Who is Armandi?
Oh, he's an old student of Corellian Eyes.
Wait, this guy we've been talking to isn't Aramani?
No, there's a.
Did I double names? Did I look at the wrong stat block just now?
Possibly, I don't
Possibly.
know. I have my notes with me. I'm at Disneyland.
Kittyland. Kittyland.
What's the Damphir's name in your notes, Abby?
Aramani?
Aramandi. Yeah,
Uh.
I was looking at the wrong stat block.
No, Aranari, sorry. Aranari.
Yeah, okay, Aranari. Okay, I'm good. I'm right. I'm fine. There's a lot of
Yes.
Aramons.
Wait, so there's an Aranari and an Aramani?
Aramandi.
Aramandi. Okay.
Gotcha.
Aramandi. I will gladly admit this to chat and put myself on blast. The hardest part of GMing for me is naming things.
Yeah.
The
Okay.
part I like naming things. I forget what they are named though.
Yes. Yeah, so Aramandi. Yes, you know, student we killed a couple of times, brought them back, killed them, brought them back. They were quite the fun test subject.
So you just killed them for fun?
I don't remember.
Are you actually surprised, Nim, at this point?
We
No
killed them for
way.
magical science. We needed to discover.
So-
discover.
We go to the left through the door.
Yes.
Because I
We
don't
can
remember
walk
doing
and
this. I
talk.
don't remember doing this.
This guy is literally building up to doing psychic damage to us.
Yes, he is.
It's working.
As you continue to walk down the halls, the statues on the side just continue to talk at you the entire time.
Yeah.
Can everyone make me a will save?
Ooh.
Oh dear.
Garl's
I don't like
feel
how you said that.
Garl's good by anger.
Oh no, my remote, my Wi-Fi just cut out here.
Oh no.
So I lost that remote access for a moment. All right, let's take a look at that chat log. 24, 27, nice. Garl.
Garl got a 34.
Oh, Garl did in fact get a 34. Good job, Garl.
Yay!
Yeah, once again, you guys are all fine. And yeah, eventually after making your way through this like winding hallway, you come to a large double set of doors. It appears to be on like one of the towers that was off to the side. When you guys are getting there, you can see out the windows, there's basically like above it, this like massive like rod just set up into like the darkened sky, and there's like bolts of shadowy lightning striking it.
I don't like that.
Remember, everyone, whatever we encounter on there, don't call it by the same name as its creator. It would be creator's monster.
We've been calling her Opie, right? I mean, she maybe deserves a name of her own. We don't have to call her a monster.
Is this one Opie?
Let's find out. Kick
It'll
the
be
door
okay.
open.
True.
All right, Garl, you kick the door open.
Avon calling.
And I need to do some stuff now. LAA.
Very, very frightening, chat. Very, very frightening.
Also, I'm just now reading the chat log, and y'all need to go touch grass.
Oh, this is a much smaller map than before.
Oh,
It is. It's a
interesting.
smaller room. As you guys kick open the door and make your way in, a couple of things are noticeable. Number one, on the large table here is a large humanoid creature wrapped in bandages with like magical tubes and things stuck into her. And there is just like this like constant pulse of negative energy coming from the ceiling, just shocking this creature.
Does it appear to be damaging it, or is it invigorating it, perhaps?
A little bit of column A, a little bit of column B.
That is not helpful.
Mm-mm.
Also, though, in this room, basically like standing near the statue, standing near the creature in the center with some things is this creature.
Ah,
Uh-oh. I'm
it's so
assuming
sexy.
this might be the guy that was killed and brought back a number of times.
Well,
Yes.
let's see if we can make it stick.
Yeah.
And as you guys kicked open the door, they just kind of look up. Ah, excellent, 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 excellent. Another test subject. And they close the book.
Good news, everyone! I have discovered a way to destroy all life on Azeroth.
And let's roll some initiatives.
Uh-oh.
As you guys are all rolling.
Zoom tight.
Sorry.
As you are all rolling, I'm going to say some stuff. Number one being, it appears as though this room is currently part of a magical ritual.
Ooh.
It appears as though it is causing negative energy to flow into this creature to almost affect its soul. You think that if enough negative energy is pumped into that creature, it will rise and be, evil. However, if other types of energy are pumped in and they outweigh the negative energy, different personality traits might be achievable.
So is that limited to positive and negative damage, or?
Nope, elemental types work too.
Interesting.
I have a list of different damage types. Depending on the damage type, the creature's personality will be different.
Interesting.
Well, it probably will not work because this guy looks pretty undead. But my battle cry does come into effect. So, can he be intimidated?
Let me take a look if they can be. Death effects, disease, paralysis, poison, and unconscious. So yes, you can in fact intimidate this lich.
With just a glare, too, because I have intimidating glare. Speak with the eyes.
All right.
37.
Nice.
Ooh, a 37 is a success.
I am a
And
master at it, so.
it is a success, but it's not a crit success. So they have frightened 1.
I will kill that which is already dead.
Well, speaking of that, Garl, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I just think of that annoying voice that's been bothering us all this time, and I fly into a rage with one action.
Oh, Garl, I do love it when you rage. It's so much more effective.
My ears are filled with rage. I cannot hear you. 2, 3, 4, 5. I have enough movement. Hopefully this will not trigger anything. I'm going to just run straight across the. Like, do I have to spend extra movement to get up on the platform?
Yes, the platform is about 10 feet off the ground in total. It's like being hung up by those lovely. Do you see those lovely dragons on the edge?
Oh, is there a space underneath it?
Yeah, there's like a little.
Can I do a cool slide?
Yeah. Making an athletics check.
You know what? Actually, I'm just going to, because I can do this as a barbarian, I'm just going to spend 2 actions to do sudden charge, and thus it'll give me the 2 movements, and then I'll get into contact, which will trigger an attack, so I don't even need to worry.
Okay, show me your path that you're moving.
This is where it comes in. I am just going to move straight. I'm not going to run right through one of these torches. I'm going to move down here and then move just to next to the gentleman.
All right, as you move adjacent to those torches, Garl, your crystals begin to react a bit. It appears as those torches appear to be conduits of magical energy. You think like Garl thinks any magic that gets shoved through them, similar to Garl's crystals, would be amplified somewhat.
Does it stop my movement?
Nope, it doesn't. It's Garl, your hairs stand up as you pass them.
Unfortunately, as in raging, I'm not capable of doing anything that has the concentrate feature, so I probably don't clue into any of that.
Nope.
I have lost some of my higher brain functions currently, so I'm just going to run up, and then I'm going to take a single. I am going to be using positive energy for my rage strikes. So where is the rage one? 37.
Ace.
37, you say?
Yes.
Well, I have good news and bad news for you.
What's the bad news?
The bad news is I messed something up.
Oh.
So we're going to quickly correct that. But the good news is that hits.
Okay.
Okay.
So the bad news is at the beginning of your turn, I need you to roll for frightful presence.
Okay.
All right. I need a DC 29 will save.
Okay. Or emotion, fear, mental. So it's not any specific thing. Okay.
Yep. It's just a general. This
31.
Hey, that's a success. So Garl, you are frightened 1. So
takes one to know one, I guess.
Yep. So a 37 becomes a 36, which is still a hit.
So that's going to be, 26 positive energy damage.
Nice. It looks like all of it goes through.
Huzzah!
You naughty barbarian.
Only 2 people I know get to call me naughty.
Woo!
Anything else, Garl?
No, that was all my actions. So.
All right, Nimbus, you're up.
I'm going to make this more complicated than it needs to be, and I'm going to summon a coral.
A coral?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
A common celestial level 6 that deals some pretty consistent sonic damage.
Which one is coral?
It is spelled Choral.
Oh, this one's not in your folder yet, is it?
No, it's not, because it's level 6 and we only have up to level 5.
Well, I will give you control of this coral.
Nice.
It will take the round to summon him.
Yeah, I think I can have him act though that round, right?
You can have, they do get their 2 actions. I was just making a choral and a round joke. I was making a choir joke.
Sure. Gotcha. Yeah, I think I am going
You should be able to move that token, and
Beautiful. I'm gonna summon her over here, close to Cassandra, just in case Cassandra wants to use Sound Burst. And to be clear, we're aiming for Opie to try to balance out the energy that this guy is pouring into her.
if you want to.
Or are we aiming to try and take out these?
Well, you think that those
Transmitters.
will magnify anything that you fire through them?
Into Opie, yes?
Yes.
They're conduits.
Interesting.
Reverse,
Okay.
reverse the polarity of the neutron flow.
Gotcha. Okay. I think I'll try that then. I think I'm going to have the coral use a ranged attack, piercing him. Yeah, it is a plus 17 to hit. So I think I'm just gonna...
Piercing him?
Piercing him. Hymn.
Oh, okay. Yep, continue.
All right. So I'm just gonna roll. I'm gonna use the advanced roller because I don't feel like adding 17 manually. $27 to hit. I'll just do this one right here.
27 does hit that. Is the hymn a spell attack or is it an attack?
That is a good question. It just says ranged. I think it's...
So that's just a regular ranged attack. That's not going to...
But it is magical.
Here, let me take a look at the coral.
I can tell you right now, the ranged attack is good, magical, and sonic.
If it has the magical tag, you're fine. Sonic. Oh boy. Okay.
Yeah.
I hope this one wins.
Okay.
So
well, it is 4d6 sonic, plus 1d6 good.
Cool. You
Like
should
I
be able
said.
just to click on the coral sheet. You should have access to it. It should be.
Oh, interesting. Good. Okay. So here is the sonic damage, and here is the good damage. Oh,
all right.
beautiful. I love to see it.
So 10 becomes 15, and 6 becomes 11.
Oh, okay. Cool. Cool.
Indeed.
Nice. And just so everyone knows, we get bonuses to sonic damage, and rolls against sonic effects. So just if you're gonna do that, know about that.
What's
That's
the
all.
sonic?
All right. Is that your turn?
That is my whole turn. Yes.
All right. Now it is Aramundi's turn. And you know what? You know what I like with Aramundi?
What?
Is death.
No, the thing about him is that he's a caster.
Oh no!
Yep.
Table, it's broken.
He does have a nice little line there, so they're just going to... Yeah, they're just going to get themselves... $25. They're just going to get themselves over to here. I think that will be fine. Let me double check.
I activate a reaction.
Ooh, yes.
And we need one
attack
more.
opportunity.
Not actually. I'm going to use no escape,
Ooh.
which just means I get to follow him.
Yeah, cool.
Ah,
That's fine.
I don't like that arrow.
I know you don't like that arrow, and you won't quite like that arrow.
I don't think I will.
How does he want to do this?
He doesn't want to do this.
You don't want to do this.
I want to.
I think this is how he wants to do this.
Will, are you describing how he wants to do this?
Yes, they're going to hold their hand out and point towards Lynx, Corellia, and Nim.
Okay.
He's trying
And
to get some health back.
they are creating they're basically draining the blood from your eyes.
Ooh.
If you've ever seen a horror movie and people crying blood, that blood is being cried in the desert. It's going right into this guy's hand. Also, because it hits this one right here.
Oh boy.
Boop. Our lovely friend is going to take 50 negative energy damage.
Well, where is the...
The cone is a 30-foot cone.
Okay, gotcha.
Is there a save involved?
Yeah, there is a save involved. It is a... Damage. There should be a save involved.
Yeah, it doesn't say. I was looking at it and I was like, hello, excuse me? I don't think that's right.
I'm going to open up the actual spell.
Me too. I got it. It is a basic save fortitude.
A basic fortitude save. So
Gotcha.
y'all need to make me a DC.
Oh, Cassandra, you want your blood in your body.
You all need to make me a DC 36 fortitude save.
Don't forget to roll for links.
I will do that shortly. So Cassandra succeeds critically.
Yes.
Nim succeeds.
Goodness, our casters are tough. They're hardy.
And Lynx, who's a master of fortitude saves, fails.
I'm going to use scintillating safeguard. If
Okay.
that affects, would that affect Opie as well?
Can you read me what scintillating safeguard does?
Yes, I can. Sparkling magical barrier envelops each target up to 5, which would include all of us, shielding them against the triggering effect. Choose one type of physical or energy damage. Each target gains resistance 10 to that type of damage for the effect. It only applies to the initial damage, not persistent or lingering effects.
I would allow that. Would definitely be able to get Opie.
Okay.
So I will reduce the negative damage that Opie currently has on her to 60, and Lynx will take 35.
Only did 50.
Yes, but she had some from your rest.
Sure, gotcha.
And then we will give Lynx 35 negative energy damage.
And the rest of us do...
Half.
And
For Corellia, who takes nothing.
What is half of 45 minus 10?
Yeah.
So half of 45 is 22 rounded down.
So 12 damage.
And he gains 11 hit points then.
He does.
Give that blood back. It's not yours.
They
What's wrong with
donated.
No, they did. Donated implies a voluntary.
All right, Lynx's turn. Well, you know what they say. Kill it with fire.
No one says that. Oh, wait, no. Yeah.
Lynx is just going to throw 3 fires of Alchemist's fire at this thing. How'd Lynx do? 27, 35, and 28. So the 27 and the 28 will miss, but not critically. So let's still take their splash. So 16, and then the 30 will hit. $16 plus 21, so that's 37. Okay. All right. And that is Lynx's turn. Cassandra, Corellia, you're up.
Okay, so if I did Searing Light, I think it would go through both of those a little bit.
Oh, smart.
So I'm going to cast this at level 5. So I'm gonna need an extra 4d6 on fire and 4d6 on good damage.
Okay, well, you'll roll that yourself, and you can add that.
Okay, so it's 4d6 fire.
But roll to hit first.
The 27.
27 will unfortunately miss the creature.
Damn it!
However, it does hit the lamps. So it was how much of what? So 46 fire and 46 good?
Yep. Well, it was, let's see. So
Yeah,
it would
give me
have
the total.
been 15 fire damage initially and 16 good damage initially, along with another 5 fire damage and 12 good damage.
Okay, so can you give
Because
me the
she's heightening
total?
it.
Yeah, I'm
Can you
heightening
give
it.
me the total good damage?
Total good damage would be
Fire.
26, 28?
28. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
28. I can do math now.
It seems as though the good is starting to balance out the negative some, but there's a way to go still.
Yeah.
Oh.
Alrighty.
Oh, wait, and to hit, it would have been 29 to hit, actually. Because since I
No.
heightened it, it would have been an extra 2 points.
Well, to hit, you don't get a bonus for heightening.
Oh, damn it.
No, but that's fine. You're still good. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I'll shoot it with my arrow.
Fire at will.
Woo!
I like how you said shoot with my arrow, not my bow. I'm just picturing you just flinging an arrow like a throwing dart.
Goes wide.
Figures.
Garl.
Oh, back around to me again already. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and wail on this guy.
I should have moved.
23.
A 23 is a miss, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that was a natural 2. Number 2, crit.
Nice.
So that's gonna also do deadly D8. So that's gonna be a lovely 46 positive energy damage plus 3. So 49, I guess.
Yep. When you crit him, contingency triggers.
I don't
And
know what that means.
is a spell.
Oh. When did he cast that?
At the beginning of the day during his preparations.
Curse! Damn, he's one of them who's casters.
Yeah. And he dimension doors to there.
No, it doesn't.
1, 2,
Oh?
3,
No,
4,
it doesn't.
5, 6. Well, I'm gonna use my last action to get right up next. Hold on. This guy likes cones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dang it! This is not a good position to avoid cones.
I should have moved. I knew I should have
1,
moved.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know what? I'm just gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight up to the wall.
Okay.
Can't get the cone will be harder. Well, he'll move, and that's the end of my turn. Sadly, I got one good attack in though.
Nim, you're up.
All right, I'm gonna sustain, summon, and give them a turn. So I'm going to have them first of all do a little inspire courage. So we now all have, and it's everyone because we're all within 60 feet of this thing, a +1 to attack rolls, damage rolls, and saves specifically against fear effects.
Which will come in handy.
Yeah. And then with its second thing, we're going to do another piercing him at this little lantern here.
Okay.
21's not going to hit.
The lantern, yeah, 21 hits lantern.
Oh.
It's a lantern.
Well, I'll take it. That's going to be
That's a fair point.
12 sonic and 5 good. And then Nim is going to take her turn. Let's see. Searing Light has 120 feet. I don't know if it's a line, though. So I think I'm also going to cast Searing Light at level 5, taking a note out of Cassandra's book. And aim for this lantern right in front of me.
All right, roll the hit.
33?
Yep, that hits.
Does it crit?
No, these lanterns can't be crit.
That's fair. I don't know if it rolled all of my extra.
It probably did not. It
No,
rolled
it did not.
5d6. So yeah, so roll your extra and then tell me the totals so I can.
So that's an extra 4 each, I believe, right?
Yep.
13 fire and 21 good damage.
All right, so what are the total damage numbers?
So
it's
good.
going to be 33 fire damage.
Okay.
And what is 17 plus 21? 38.
Oh boy.
38.
17 plus 21?
Yes.
38, yep.
38 good damage.
All right. 63. So yeah, now the negative energy damage appears to have been balanced out.
Aha. A balanced diet is important.
Okay.
Okay,
Nice.
I think that's my whole turn.
Awesome. It's Aramundi's turn now. And they're going to start things off by looking over at you, Garl. And I need you to make me a will save.
Now, this is an enchantment, so I will get +2 to this
Yep.
Oh, nice.
because I have my special magic runes. All right, so save for this is 36. 35, so that is unfortunately a failure. So I'm going to use a lovely hero point I was given, bringing me down to 1. Let's try this again. Nope, that's even worse.
So what does that become?
That becomes a 25, so it's still
That's a
technically a
critical
crit.
failure.
Yeah.
Yep. So you're yay.
Oh.
Now the keep
Alrighty.
in mind, if he starts ordering me to kill allies, I do get another save.
I have dominated the barbarian.
Oh.
Could you
And
be
then-
less original?
with their
Not
last
you, Will,
action,
not you.
They're going to run a hand down Nim's back.
Oh, don't touch me.
32.
Gross. Yeah, 32 will hit.
Can
It
you
will
take
not crit.
13 negative damage?
Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if I feel like it.
I hope you do, because I also need you to make a save against paralyzing touch.
Okay, all right. Okay. Paralyzed for 1 round.
Mhm.
Does that stop me from sustaining spells?
The paralyzed condition, I don't believe it does. Let me double check.
It's counterintuitive.
Paralyzed. Conditions paralyzed. Paralyzed. You can recall. You can't act except to recall knowledge and use actions that require only uses of your mind. So yes, you can sustain a spell.
Perfect. All right. That's great. I can live with that.
And that is their turn now. So we go to Lynx.
Yes, Lynx.
Lynx swears repeatedly and throws 3 acid flasks at him.
By the by, if any of you ever get the chance to get the spell immunity, that could be very nice.
And all 3 of Lynx's acid flasks miss.
Oh.
Dang.
Is he throwing them at the lich?
Yeah. Cassandra, you're up.
Okay, so I'm going to move myself here.
Wait, sorry. Lynx does have a +1 to all of those.
They will still all miss.
Okay.
Yeah. Continue, Cassandra.
I'll scoop my boot, like right around there, and I'm gonna hit him with my ray of whatever again at level 5 again. Searing Light, that's what it's called.
Mhm.
Alrighty. That. And it should hit those 2 things again.
Well, Searing Light's targeted, so you're going to target the Lich or the Lamp?
Ooh, good question. I'm probably gonna
26.
target the lamp.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna be 19 fire, 15 good, and then for the other fire, 17 more fire and 18 more good.
Okay, so give me the totals, please.
So, okay. So fire 19 plus 17 is 36 fire and 15 33 good.
Okay, 80. All right.
And that's all I can do.
Then we go to Garl with her swirly eyes, like, old hypno glasses.
Yes, now we go to Garl. Garl, your command is simple. Restrain Corellia.
Oh,
Does that count as an attack?
Nope. Well, yes, technically I guess they do because
Yeah.
grappling is an attack. So yes.
It's a hostile action against someone that I used to consider an ally.
Yes, so you'll be fine. You'll be able to make a save, but he would like you to go.
All right, let's.
Nice.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Sorry, Will.
No worries. Hey, listen.
That's a great
Right.
moment, though.
Actually, yeah, Garl looks over at like it's already like then looks over at Cassandra, and for a second the anger just kind of drops from the face, and then
Oh.
Nice. Although I believe that is your turn.
I don't actually know.
I don't know.
Yes, because I believe you get the save at the end of your turn.
I thought it's whenever they command you to do something
Let's see.
you don't want to do.
Let's go roll up the chat.
Is it
It's not that far away. Dominate.
Control.
If you're self-destructive, doesn't act until you issue the defense on the will save as a failure, but the target receives a new save only if you give it a new order that is against its nature, such as killing its allies.
Oh,
I
So I
would
wouldn't-
say restraining allies is
well,
still
Uh,
against Garl's nature.
I'm almost kind of on Will's side for this.
no, I don't think so, because it's not killing, it's just restraining.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll ignore that save for the
We'll
moment.
ignore that save and go give us a nice restrain.
Though I still have to try and restrain her.
You do, it'll be an athletics check.
Oh god, the thing I'm possibly really good at.
The thing I'm worst at.
Yeah.
33.
What's your reflex save, Cassandra?
Good question.
No, like what's the score? What do you
Let's see.
18 is.
Yeah.
So it'll be 28.
28.
So not a crit success on my part, but still a success.
Okay, so you have grappled Cassandra. So you are now restrained, Cassandra.
Ooh.
And then
I would have given it to you.
with your last action, Garl, can you do me a favor and make me one more to trip her?
How does that work?
Well,
Am I like putting in her a tackle, then falling to the floor with her?
yes.
Okay. Now this would be mapped, so it would be -4, so it'd be a 24. So
And
that
that's-
won't overcome her reflex unless it gets a negative for being constrained or restrained.
No, you do not.
Okay. But as Garl has you in this bear hug, she looks you directly in the eyes, Cassandra, with eyes that aren't really seeing because she's being dominated, and just says, "Why did you hurt me?"
Nim, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm paralyzed, but my little buddy isn't, so. There's not a whole lot I can do about that. But I can do another round of Inspire Courage, so everyone can get bonuses again. And then another piercing him at the lantern.
It's looking like the negative energy has been pretty well succumbed.
I'm just gonna make sure it sticks.
All right.
So that's gonna be 13 Sonic and another 3 good.
You're just so righteous.
Thank you. We literally have something that's just like singing and having a good time.
Hey.
Just vibing with Sonic.
Now it is their turn. Luckily, I don't have to sustain dominate.
No.
But
Hmm.
What's up, girl?
No, just that it's funny that like these amount of enchantment spells don't require sustain.
I do not.
It's kind of funny that. Oh boy.
Alrighty, so the way they're going to do this is they are going to target first.
Well, that's a lot of damage.
They're going to target the Celestial, then Nim, then Lynx, then Sonic.
You were about to target Garl.
Yeah, no, they're not going to target Garl.
Okay.
So I need you all to make reflex saves. The DC is 36.
Fuck.
Oh.
I need an 18 or higher.
I don't think we're going to happen, bestie.
As a failure,
not a crit failure.
Nim, take 58 electricity damage.
Oh.
Can I
I'm hero pointing
scintillating
this.
safeguard?
Yeah, if you want to.
All right, I'm scintillating.
Oh yeah,
some
because you wouldn't be
safeguards.
paralyzed anymore, would you?
Yeah, no, I'm
Nope.
not.
25 is still a
Looks like
crit
we're gonna
failure,
need it.
Cassandra.
God, how is it still? Oh, God.
So you're going to take
Oh.
116 lightning damage.
How much?
Oh my god.
116.
Technically 106.
I'm down. I'm down and out.
Oh,
Oof.
fuck.
Ah,
You rolled really well. Goodness.
he did. Can you make a reflex saving throw, Nim, for your Celestial?
Yes, sorry, give me 1 second. I'm
I'm alive, but I'm
calculating
dead.
damage. Oh, let's see, buddy. What is your reflex save? Where is this?
I will make one for Lynx.
Reflex. Oh, this is not going to go well. Yeah, no. They
Lynx
might be-
succeeded.
I think the coral might be immediately dead.
The coral takes 116 electricity damage.
Yeah, goodbye. They go.
I
poof.
mean, summons often don't have a lot of health.
Yeah,
Lynx
they
only
have,
takes
they have
20.
100 hit points, which I think is around what Cassandra has.
I have
Oh.
114. I got hit for 116.
Yeah.
No energy resistance on you?
Not that I know of.
Well, she had scintillating safeguard, but it only is resistant 10, so.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to delete
Well,
that coral.
116, and you had how much health?
114.
Oh, you'd still be up then.
Wait, I'm
Like,
still up?
No.
it's like single digits, but
Unless, well, did you take any damage earlier?
No, she crit saved.
Then you're still up.
Yeah,
with
you
you're
were-
still up.
8 hit
your
points.
hair is now all standing on end like a bride of a certain monster from classic theater and literature.
And like seeing you cast that spell, Nim, they just kind of like look down for a moment, it's like, I should have done this first. And they're going to
Oh.
caress your back.
Stop touching me! Bad touch!
It is a bad touch.
Yeah, a 37 will hit. It does not crit.
14 negative damage.
Yep, I will take it.
And I need you to make me a happy little
Fort save.
fortitude save.
Okay. Fuck.
Chad, if you want to send any hero points anyone's way, it would now be a good time.
That would be a good time.
Yeah, fuck. I guess I'll just be paralyzed. Yeah.
All right. Then, in that case, we go over to Lynx. Lynx will continue swearing. And they're going to throw some more fires. Oh. Sorry.
Bird song is up.
Yeah, it's a cantrip that lasts for a round, so.
Yep, I will add it after I look at stuff. So, first one is a 30. That will miss.
31.
The second one was me misclicking. So
Oh.
that's,
Mm.
yeah. So all 3 Lynxes will miss. None will critically miss. You'll still take 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 points of splash damage. All right. And then Cassandra, it's your turn. You are currently in a bear hug with Carl.
All right.
Always
I
vital
know
beacon
I
yourself.
can't hit this guy. I know I can't hit him. Unless there was a miracle. So I'm going to vital beacon myself first. Let's see.
That's modest.
Hey, Carl.
Yeah.
That's a manipulate action.
Oh.
I'm going to give you a will save as you have them take that attack of opportunity.
God damn it.
Past that previous one that it turns out I didn't need. Squishy has given us a lot of hero points.
Yes, so if you want to use it, you can.
Though I should point out, Will, that bear hugging her, would I have dropped my sword?
Oh yeah, probably. To grapple her, you would have had to. It's a 2-handed weapon.
Nice.
Yes. Well, it can be used either, but
So you would probably just change your grip to one-handed, so you can do the one-handed katana strike.
okay.
Because you only need 1 free hand, Carl.
All right. I think this is one-handed. 31.
That hits.
Okay, well, Corellia goes down.
Woo.
No. Well, does she get the healing?
The manipulate triggers the AO, so it wouldn't happen until after the AO.
And even with the healing, it wouldn't be that much.
Well, you would have stayed up, but
How would I?
yeah.
Say Levi. Garl, it's your turn. Make me another will save as they have you come and attack Nim.
36.
36 does it.
Nice.
And as the rules of the written, I believe I still have my full turn.
You still have your full turn.
Because they asked me to do something, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. So I am going to. All right, I'm still raging. Boop, boop, boop. I'm going to quickly do a battlefield medicine on Cassandra. I don't know if I did that. I don't know how dominate works.
Yes, Garl, you would have been completely aware of what you were doing. It's like someone else was piloting your body.
There's our weekly trauma. So give me checking. So that's going to be our 2d8 plus 10 for Cassandra. So that's nice 20 damage to you. I'm then going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I can get there. And then I'm gonna just make. Oh, I close my character sheet. Then I'm gonna just make a nice. I can change hands to two-handed as I move, right? That's not an action.
That's not an action for you.
Okay. Make a nice two-handed striking katana, raging.
Hits.
30.
Nice.
Yeah, I think the bard song would be now. So that's going to be 32 positive energy damage.
Nice. Good hit. Good hit. Good soup. Good soup.
I am very angry at him.
Yes. Nim, you're paralyzed.
Yep. Cool.
Their turn. Actually, I have false. Do you want to do a recall knowledge check on your turn?
Yes, I would like to do a recall knowledge check on my turn.
Make me a religion check.
Not that you'll be able to share anything of it until your next turn.
Oh, fun. All right.
You know nothing, Nimbus, Belagine, Angeline.
Well, at least I know how to pronounce my own goddamn name.
Yes. So first things first, they're going to pretend they're a handshaker and give Garl a handshake.
Ugh.
They're going to channel their inner Kiara and try to caress Garl with the 32.
You're not my type. It still hits.
Okay,
But
take 14 negative damage, Garl.
okay, I can live with that.
I do need you to make me a DC 32 fortitude save.
Fortitude save, you say?
Yep.
41.
Nice.
Well, that's a critical success if I ever saw one.
I just flex away your foul magics.
can't really afford a
That'd be-
attack bump.
That's a double critical success because I get one higher because of Mighty Fortitude or whatever it's called.
Second attack on you, Garl, 29.
That will just barely hit because I'm raging.
Another 22 negative damage and another fortitude save.
Hold on, I'm still adding up the damage from the previous one.
No worries.
14, then 22.
And another fort save.
37.
Dang, Daniel. Nice.
You're
All
trying
right.
to do a fort save on the barbarian.
Then with their third action, this will go into Nim just to keep the caster under control. 24.
Does not hit. Fuck
Right.
off.
Lynx is going to go. Lynx continues to swear. 1, 2, 3.
Nice.
All right, how'd Lynx do? Miss, but none of them critically miss. It's 24 points of fire damage from Splash.
Nice.
Corellia.
I'm gonna take a risk here.
Keep in mind, you are probably still flat on your back on the ground.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. How much movement does it take for me to get up?
One
One
action.
move.
Ah, dang it. So I can't do that. So I'm going to get up and I'm gonna move here. Wait. Oh, no, I'm just gonna get up because that's one thing. And then I'm going to not do what I thought I was gonna do. And wait a second, can I cast while I'm on the ground?
Yes.
Sweet. In that case, I'm going to stay on the ground and do something really weird. So first things first, we're gonna do a little reach spell here. So I get my 30 feet so I can reach this guy.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attempt to have a little snack. Blood feast, please work.
It's a crit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
So I just want to give chat. That's a crit too. That's amazing.
That's pretty
want to
funny.
I want to give chat the image of this, right? So, Abby, Corellia.
Might be out of range.
It is out of range, Corellia.
No, there's no way. There's no way.
Hold on. Is it 2 action? You could crawl 5 feet.
It is a 2 action.
Still need to read spell.
Oh, come on.
That's so obnoxious. I should have
Gosh,
kept my
dang it.
arrows to myself.
Corellia, do you have a hero point?
I do have a hero point.
I will let you spend this final hero point to increase the range by 5 feet.
I will use
The
it.
GM is being
Kind
very
and
nice.
benevolent
I
god.
am being
benevolent
kind and
TM.
benevolent for the rule of cool.
Yeah, it's
Because
pretty
just
Because this
as
is fucking
Corellia's
dope.
face opens up and stretches like a Hanna-Barbera Looney Tunes cartoon. It
But
just
for more
grasps.
horrifying.
It just grasps the lich, pulls it in, and tears it to shreds.
Oh my god.
Feeling
Yeah,
it's a
that's
package.
80 piercing damage.
And he had 10 hit points left.
You do love to see it.
How much damage did it take total?
80.
That means
80.
I've got 40 spare hit points back. Yay!
That's so hot. I love that for you.
That ain't nothing.
Yes, and as the final burst of energy shoots down onto the creature, I'm going to give you guys the damage totals.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
So each round of damage, it was taking some additional negative damage that you guys just weren't seeing. However, in total, we have for the highest amount of damage at 128 damage, good. Our second highest at 100 damage even, negative. Our third highest at 93 fire. And our fourth at highest at Sonic at 50.
Not bad.
So the good and the negative kind of balance each other out. So if you guys are having like a read aura type of thing, they have a neutral aura to them. And yeah, as the creature kind of like begins to like lumber and move a little bit, it puts like both of its hands down and like raising up from the curtains that in the bandages that are holding it is a feminine looking figure with like long, almost fiery red hair. What a nap!
Good
Oh,
morning.
hello there. Hi. Oh, are you? Oh, and they roll me. Everyone, roll me a d4.
Oh boy.
I want to see who they see first.
Oh wait, D4. My dumbass.
I got
All
a
right.
crit.
They're going to see. They'll see Garl first. They'll look to you, Garl, like and they'll come up and they'll just like give Garl like a big bear hug.
Garl, coming off of her rage, is very uncomfortable with this.
And then they'll like come over and like scoop up Lynx and Nim as well and into the hug and like you guys like a nice big bear hug. Oh, it's so
morning.
nice to meet you, friend. And they are in fact giving you warm hugs.
Oh.
Do they heal?
No.
I mean, psychically, I'm sure they do.
Hi, we... Nim's like still in the hug. I don't know if you know where you are or what's going on, but,
I just popped into existence. This is nice.
okay, I'm glad you're enjoying existence. That's fun.
Existence can be nice.
So listen, there are some people who kind of came about bringing you to this point who are up to some really bad nonsense, and they weren't treating you especially well. So we're glad that you're okay.
Ooh, woo, that sounds terrible.
Oh my god. Do you have a name?
Yeah, my name is Opie. I am Opie.
Let's
Nice
I-
to meet you, Opie.
And as they're like hugging you, they put you down and then they like flex a bit and I'm combat ready.
Oh, you're
Oh,
so
no.
sweet.
Does she like magnets?
You knock that off. Well, we're trying to clear out this building of some of the mean people. Who-
Okay,
who-
I'll go start doing that. Yeah.
You don't
New
have
friends.
to. You don't want to though.
No, I'm good. I'm kind of built for it. And they just kind of like flex a bit. And like as they're standing there, they are this like giant woman. Just like it's hard to describe it, but like just imagine like a solid like 7 foot tall woman. Incredibly well chiseled and toned. With like this like long red hair with these like screws popping out of her neck and popping out of the top of her head. With like this
Cassandra
like
is blushing.
Of
with
course,
like this
of
like
course.
massive toothy smile, and like as she opens her mouth, you can see like her tongue. It looks like it's made of fire.
Oh no, she's hot.
Oh no, she's hot. Nim, who has just finished a very lengthy hug with a very she's clothed in bandages. I think attempts to hide the beet red of her face by like rifling around in the bag of holding, be like, I think we maybe have a robe or a blanket or something you could use for clothing. It gets kind of cold. It's the shadow plane.
I mean, if you want it.
Before she even realizes she's doing it, Carl starts to like take off her shirt to give her, then realizes that's a bad idea. And looks embarrassed.
Everybody immediately just starts crushing on this woman.
Everyone is immediately like, oh no, she's hot.
Giant woman!
What is the one rule of my worlds?
Everyone is
Everyone is
hot.
But not everyone is tall and hot with
buff and fiery.
muscles.
I'm glad. Okay, so I'm going to let you guys peek beyond the curtain for a moment. If cold damage would have been higher, she would have been a tsundere.
Oh my god. What
She
would
would be a
Sonic
coup.
have been?
If Sonic would have been the second highest, she would have been like an idol type of personality.
Oh,
Interesting.
Yep.
wouldn't cool damage have been better for a Kudere? Very standoffish but not hostile, and just those little glimpses of just their tender,
The
That's
So,
so fun.
there were many options. You guys got the Moe with the fire.
Oh.
the fire moe.
Yep.
But yeah,
The
Nim tries to outfit her as best she can. The clothes probably don't fit super well, but there might be something.
They're mismatched too, which is kind of fun.
if you've ever seen there was a magical girl anime spoof where it was a bunch of men, magical girls, and like the
Yes.
uniforms were, like super small on them. It's like that.
Magical Girl Ore, I am familiar.
Yeah. Just like the buffest magical girl is what it looks like. Oh, that's the name of the episode.
Opie.
Your hair's really pretty.
Thank you. I think you guys made it. And like she like begins to like whip it around, and you see it making fire.
We don't, maybe be careful with that, because you might set things on fire. But
Yeah,
it's really
you might-
cool. I like it.
Oh, if it's fire, I'd expect it to be hot.
Oh, it's
Yes, literally hot, figuratively cool.
Figuratively. Oh, that's a new word.
Okay, so figuratively is when something is like a thing, but only in
A kindred spirit.
in a
Ooh,
word
that's so
sense.
cool.
Oh, where did you learn that word?
And she just starts running down the hallway.
Oh, come back! Oh, I'm okay. We're coming, and Nib just like runs after her because she doesn't want to go. She doesn't want to watch her get hurt.
Oh, I thought you guys, when she stops, like very cartoony, I thought you guys wanted me to take care of some of the bad people.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, we can do that together. Are you hurt?
Oh no, I'm fine. I was being filled with magical power, and like, yeah,
It looked kind of painful.
it was incredibly painful.
I'm sorry.
Oh, don't be sorry. I can barely feel pain.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad that you
Useful?
didn't feel it. But yeah, we can take them down together. And just so you know, just because you're built for fighting doesn't mean you have to if you don't want to.
You are not a gun. I am going to
That's
sit
the part.
down. Now that we're out of combat and not having to do battle medicine, I'm going to use Ward Healer to heal both myself and Cassandra, because I'm pretty hurt and Cassandra is pretty hurt. So for myself, 18; for Cassandra, 19. And sadly, we now have to wait before I can do anyone else.
Ah, gotcha. How long's the cooldown?
I
An
will
hour.
look into that. Yeah, I think it's an hour. But also, people could tap Cassandra.
Well, as you guys are spending 20 minutes healing.
Well, is it 20 or
Oh.
10? Because I have Ward Healer.
Oh, it's 10. As you guys are spending 10 minutes healing. Oh, you got Opie up and running. Oh, I do
goddammit.
like personality. Oh, are you the one who made me? Yes, Opie, I am. And they just brought you to life with a little bit of magical power. So I guess they could call them your parents.
Opie, be careful. He's a bad influence.
He's the one who was pumping you with all the electricity. The thing that hurt?
Yes. Yes, Opie, it was for your own good. I'm going
He says he likes eating puppies for breakfast.
Carl.
Oh, they are quite delicious, but
You see?
that's beside the point, Carl.
Sorry.
He's a bad voice. And smells funny.
I'm not bad. I just smell that way.
That's also bad.
Oh god, I remember that line. That line was from like an audition voiceover side that we did at AMDA.
To be fair, that's also a riff on Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
Yes, I'm
Yes.
familiar.
It's not bad. I'm just drawn that way.
And goodness, she is.
Huh. All right. Well, if you guys need to rest up, I can just, I guess, sit here. And they like sit down and there's like a visible thud.
How well have you ever tried sleeping?
I don't know. And then they stop for a moment, and then you just see them go like, "Oh yes, sleeping," and then fall back, and they're like,
Adorable.
I like throw my bedroll over her and just look at. Oh God, I keep forgetting this NPC's name. Arinari?
Arinari?
Arinari. Arinari.
Calamari. That's how I remember.
Ooh.
Arinari, gotcha. Yeah, Nim just turns to Ari and glares at him and says, "You leave her alone."
"But I think we did quite a good job building this one. She was quite nice."
No thanks to you.
Yes, I know my other girls would be quite pleased to meet the sister.
You have more?
Yes, I have a few more. I have, some might say, a collection.
One's a yandere.
Yes, don't worry. They're waiting outside my lab for all of you, my lovely little battle maids.
They're people. You can't collect people.
You can if you make them. It's very difficult to raise a family when one is not a necromancer, I'm afraid.
Arinari, you're going to make it very difficult for us to work with you in the future.
Like I said, as long as you let me continue to look into extending my own life, I'm happy to research anything you'd rather me do.
I don't know if extending your life is good for those around you.
So far, it's not very intrusive. There was a time when I would need to use a host body, take it over, then jump from host to host, but those days are long past me.
Well, at least there's that.
Cassandra, he's literally taking girls to...
I know.
Yes, see, Corellia understands.
In theory, only in theory.
Yes. You know, these theories are quite well documented as your own, Corellia. If it were not for the groundwork you had made, I would not be able to do all of this.
I don't approve of this.
Fair enough.
Are we now? Is this the 10 minutes up or?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we move on then? I know we might have suddenly become British there.
Professor Chip comes back into the chat.
Hold on, I'm channeling something small, furry, and like tweed. Are we going to continue? I know we're trying to make things safe for the other people. And sadly, this is probably all the healing I'm going to get. Though I turn to look at Lynx. You got anything in that bag?
If Lynx does, they'll give it to you next week.
But what if we get into a fight before next week?
What if it was for now?
What if it was for Puppy?
I do not know, other than the damaging stuff that I know Lynx prepares, I don't know what he prepares for support.
Moderate elixirs.
I know, but I don't know how many he has access to. He's already given a couple out today.
Oh, that's fair.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I'm just going to use up the rest of my vital beacon so I can cast another vital beacon.
Fair enough.
So that's 20.
As you are doing that, yes, Inari continues just kind of like, well, I think I'll leave her. I'll leave Opie sleeping for now. She looks so peaceful.
Oh, the other thing I was going to do, check the room, loot the lich body, or if I don't know if Cassandra needed to burp him up.
Oh, that is so fucking foul.
Going back to the Looney Tunes bit. I mean, did you vor him? Like, is he...
Man, you can't just say that!
Here's the lich hat on them.
I mean, it's a practical question.
Oh, interesting.
They also had...
He had a stealth on him.
They had one more thing on them that didn't go into chat for some reason.
Oh,
Fun.
Ooh.
you shall not pass. Tap. Those all look like wizard stuff.
Yeah, that's what the lich had on him.
To be fair, lich. Which though does make me concerned that we did technically not kill him then. his phylacteries around here somewhere. Though Carl doesn't know what that is.
Around here somewhere, and I critically failed my recall knowledge check, so I don't know anything about phylacteries either.
Oh. 24 Arcana? That would be occultism.
Religion.
It'd be religion. They're undead.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not even trained in that, so no.
Oh.
What's a lich?
What's a lich?
Witches be crazy.
Yeah.
It's so cray.
But yes. So. Yeah, you guys take your time. You get healed up. Arnari continues to harass you all.
Don't you have anywhere better to be?
No, quite honestly not. I figure if you're going to be putting an end to my research, I might as well enjoy the show.
Is my robe ironed?
Yes, it's already up there. Have it steamed. Everything's ready to go. Even found those lovely chocolates that you used to enjoy.
I used to enjoy chocolates.
Yes, I have a whole case of them up here for you.
Made from, the blood of Garl's family, maybe. Who knows?
No, they're chocolates. They're lovely. It's a milk chocolate layer, then a mint chocolate layer, and then a milk chocolate layer.
Didn't know that.
No dark chocolate? Then what's the point?
Like,
No. I mean, there's dark chocolate variety, but I apologize. We're digressing.
Garl's never had chocolate. Anyway,
Arnari, could you give us a quick moment just alone?
I mean, sure.
Okay, just I go over to Nim. Nim, quick question. When Arnari was pulling your memories out, did you happen to see any memories about me?
that is a good question, DM.
Nope.
I'm sorry, Cassandra. It was all such a mess, and there was the stars everywhere, but there was also that avatar in the fight and
No,
all of the
it's okay.
information that I'm sorry.
Oh no, I don't want to stress you out at all.
No. It's not a stress thing.
A lot of the memories, I will say, for Nim were like memories of like times like in parties, like your youth, a bunch of Alessandro related memories and stuff like that.
Oh no. So I was seeing memories, they just weren't Cassandra's.
They were just not Cassandra's, they were your own.
Do you have anything specific?
Nothing specific, just general stuff.
Gotcha.
It looked like it was like your life was flashing before your eyes, and it was just you were playing through it all.
Gotcha. No, I don't want to be accused of making it about myself, but most of the memories that I saw were my own. I'm sorry, I know that's not helpful.
No, it's all right. I'm honestly kind of relieved you didn't see anything.
I'm not. I kind of wish it had meant something for all of the trouble you went through to get me back.
It was Nim, you're my friend. It's not trouble to get you back.
Okay. It just looked dangerous. And I'm
No,
really
if you
sorry you
gave-
got hurt because of me.
If you gave me another 10 minutes with it, I could probably get something out.
She told you to leave. You're being so rude. You're totally dropping.
I literally hear everything inside of this castle.
Well, maybe put in some earplugs or something.
It's a psychic connection, dear.
God, you're so rude.
That's what I've been saying.
Desna, help me. Can we ignore him? Is that a thing?
Desna can't help you here.
I've been trying.
Oh. He says that Nim immediately just starts praying.
Feels cold.
It feels cold?
Yeah. Shadow plane.
Oh,
Furthest away from Desna's protection that you can get.
Oh, I don't like that one bit.
Cassandra will say, however, she's like, I don't know if this will come as any comfort coming from someone like me, but I see you as a very, very close friend. and I would take no hesitance going into danger to get you back. And that would be my own choice, and not a fault of yours.
Thank you, Cassandra. That actually really means a lot.
You've done so much for me since we've met. It's the least I can do to thank you.
You're one of my best friends, Cassandra, you know that? And he gives her a big ol' hug.
Oh, how very touching.
Go away! We're having a moment!
You know, Garl, I don't think they like me very much.
This is a very neat pebble.
Arinari, if you could, I would love it if you could just tone down the bullshit just a little.
make me a diplomacy check, but you have a +4. for just like putting him on blast like that. He respects that.
Yeah, diplomacy.
Yeah.
Woo!
Nice. That's a critical success. All right. I understand, Corellia. Bullshit. Toned down as requested.
You have a very bright mind, Arinari, and I do believe that it could come to use during this war. But you're going to make it very, very difficult for anybody to speak up in your favor if you keep this up.
Fair enough. I'll tone down my personality a touch.
Thank you. I turn back. I'm so sorry. At least he can be reasoned with a little bit.
So much, Cassandra. I don't know if he's punchable, and I'm not good at punching things, but oh my god, I was so ready.
I'm going to do some market research, and I'll let you know.
Good to know. Okay, maybe I'm thinking we should probably keep going.
Yes.
Do you mind if the vital beacon? I'm still pretty...
Oh, absolutely. I just recharged it, so here we go. Got one for you.
Nice. All right. That'll do a body good.
I hate to ask now, but because we're going to use up half of it right away. But could I get a tap?
Yep, you make it.
I would just feel a lot more comfortable being into the triple digits. Thank you.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm going to see if I can wake up Opie. I'll just
Pat.
tap her arm. Tap. Opie. Wow, she's arms are really toned.
Oh yeah, they're real tone.
Opie, can you hear me? Tap tap.
One of like the stitched together parts, like an eye opens up on the stitched together parts.
An
It's like,
eye.
oh yes, of course. I'm not actually sleeping. I'm just kind of doing the motions of it.
Oh,
Okay.
do you not sleep?
I don't think so. Is this sleeping? And they just like close that eye again. And they continue making that.
I mean, if it makes you feel any bit more rested, I suppose it can constitute as sleeping.
Yeah. Sleeping is when you have dreams. Have you ever...
Or not.
I mostly just kind of disassociate from the world for 8 hours a day.
Oh, I'm sorry. Dreams are really nice sometimes. And sometimes they're hard, but sometimes they're... Anyway, we think we're gonna get going. This is new information to you, but we have a small nation of civilians to bring through here, and that's why we're making it safe for them to pass through so that they can get somewhere safe. Do you want to help with that?
Oh, of course, I'm happy to help. Helping is what I like to do. Helping and warm hugs. And then she gives you guys all a hug.
Oh.
That's wonderful.
Her arms are like rocks.
But they're also so soft. Like...
The most comfortable rocks.
So nice.
Okay, let's get going. And see what else there is to clear out.
Here, you know what? all of you, listen, I can take care of myself.
You're
Pretty
combat
well.
ready.
So if you guys want, I can go out on my own, fight some stuff, get stuff cleared up and ready to go there, and like you guys can do your own thing, or else I can come with you, whatever you prefer.
I put a hand on her lovely big bicep, and I say, I don't know a lot, new friend, but an important piece of wisdom that has been passed down to me through my new friends. Don't split the party.
Okay, yeah, sure. Then I guess I'll stick around with all of you and I'll provide support.
Very kind of you.
We're stronger together.
All right. So the way Opie's support is going to work is that effectively she's going to augment the stuff that you do. So while she's fighting, she'll be fighting stuff with you guys, but they just won't be part of like a combat. Like they don't have a stat block.
Interesting. Interesting. Okay, I'll be curious to see how that affects what we do.
Yeah. And I think as you guys get healed up, dealt with Arnari a little bit, and get going, this is actually a good spot for us to end tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit early, but next week we'll have like a full 2-hour one when we get Link back. So everyone, thank you so much for coming to tonight's episode of the League of Amazing Adventurers here on twitch.tv/tabletop rolls. I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Don't forget to check out many other shows here on the channel, such as the League of Amazing Adventurers every Wednesday. We have on Fridays the Calling Chronicle. And Matt, why don't you tell our lovely audience a little bit about the show that you run on Mondays?
Yeah.
Well, on Mondays, as mentioned at the start of the show, we are doing the Strength of Thousands Adventure Path, and the crew is growing very close to the end of their service tasks, assignments, what have you. And so that means they're getting very close to the actual orientation ceremony where they will be officially welcomed in a nice ceremony into the school. And I'm sure, it'll go swimmingly.
Yeah.
No problems, hiccups, or ambushes.
Yeah.
Perfection.
Yeah. And we get to delve more into the ongoing mysteries of Kiara and the Big Black Rooster.
And the missing student. That still is messing with me.
Yes. But you guys can see all of those shows and many more here on the channel. But Shy is live right now with the group that she jumped over to. So we're going to go say hi to Shy.
Yeah.
So everyone, thank you so much for coming. Don't forget to check out our many other shows, and we'll see you all on the next one.
Bye. Bye, guys.
Alrighty, we'll be out shortly. I'm just giving it a second to load.
Oh, McKenna.
And we are out.